Did Casey Anthony freak out and have to be tied to a bed the day she found out prosecutors were seeking death? That's the allegation made by a former inmate who was in Casey's jail pod last month. West New's Bob Killing joins us with more on what he's uncovered about the woman making this allegation. And Bob, the story is getting a lot of traction on the internet, but how much of it is true?
Well, Martha, we've been able to confirm that this woman was indeed in Casey's jail pod, but a spokesman says her story's not true. Now, the woman making this claim was jailed for violating probation on a bad check charge. We've also learned from these records that she was a registered nurse at one time who surrendered her license under pressure. On the day Casey Anthony found out prosecutors were seeking the death penalty, a fellow inmate claimed she freaked out and had to be tied to a restraint bed.
It really troubles me to even try to envision what was going on with her, especially after her saying, "Help me." I mean, I couldn't help her as she was walking up the stairs originally, and I certainly couldn't help her while she was lying on a bed, again, which I found very barbaric.
Jail records confirm this woman was assigned to Casey's pod. She claimed to be in a cell just below Casey.
As she walked over towards the stairway that ascended to her room, which is directly above me, she had tears in her eyes and she was screaming, "I'm pissed," looked directly into my room and said, "Help me."
A corrections spokesman says there are showers below Casey's cell, and there was no time in which inmate Anthony had to be placed on a restraint bed. There is no indication that the incident, as described in the tabloid media, ever occurred. Casey Anthony has been a very cooperative inmate.
It's just a metal table, concrete.
Jail records show Teri was in jail for violating check fraud probation. In 2004, Florida Department of Health records show Narcessian gave up her license as a registered nurse to avoid further disciplinary action. While working at Florida Hospital Altamont in 2003, Narcessian was accused of excessively withdrawing narcotics for patients and diverting some drugs for her own use. Now, this afternoon, we were unable to reach this former inmate at her Maitland apartment to ask her about her story or her past. Martha?
Bob, thanks so much.